The long-awaited December 2021 Beauty is Everywhere card kit has arrived. So I thought since it's been so long, I would just briefly show the contents. And you can skip ahead if you don't want to see that or whatever. First thing, there is a gift. And a lovely coupon code that is, yes, you guessed it, already expired. I'm a little upset. Can you tell? I don't know. I didn't have good experience with customer service either. So we have glue, double stick tape that comes in each kit, card bases and envelopes, the mounting squares. This is the sheet that describes it. This is the member gift. Yay, except that I already own this. So I am probably going to give this to my daughter. She loves them. And in fact, that is one of the Jane Davenport products that I wasn't too happy with. So that's underwhelming as a gift. But exciting thing that I really liked. I liked the sequins, yes. I loved the dies. And cardstock, meh. It comes in kits. It's useful. It's, you know, neither here nor there for me. This was a cool die. I thought it was very versatile. Love the butterfly die. That looks like the butterfly body. There's some leaves, that leaf branch, a couple flowers, and these I think are meant to go in the center of the flower. I'm gonna scoop those over. Well, maybe I should just do a quick flip through. I don't know. I don't even remember what was in this kit. Okay, that's beautiful. Like a cloud blue, dusty gray with a cute little flower. Then we have, I love the distress look of this. Anyway, it's got a bird. Script, black and white, useful, versatile. This one I really liked. It's got book page and then these flowers. I think it's in my plans. I've already planned out 10 cards. I loved this one. I wanted to get extras. In fact, I tried for a while. This is a tone-on-tone, dusty blue color. And yeah, it's got a floral image. But they never did have card kit extras for this kit. Darn. And I love this. That's a real good neutral. It's like a brick. Some animal-like with some glitter on there. This, it looks pretty simple. It's a black with kind of a distressed look. Is that going to focus there? But it's useful too. Really useful for layering. Loved the black and white floral. I love this part here. I'm not crazy about air, what do you call those? Hot air balloons, but you know what? I'm probably going to use that paper. Also, this one has some glitter and stripes. Oh my goodness, my favorite, quatrefoil. And it's kind of a gray, and then it has the glitter accent to it. I loved that one. The map, I love maps. So of course I liked that one, even though it's not like my favorite colors. It's very map-like. That was really articulate there. Love the peacock. I absolutely love peacocks too. So you can see why I was so excited about this kit. I love text, typography. There's that beautiful paper. And this is just lovely. It's a light turquoise like blue color with kind of a cream accents with these. Let me see if I can. And yeah, I wanted to use that paper. And again, I love this part. Butterflies. So, and this is not tone on tone, but like a cream background. It almost looks like burlap. It has some texture. I don't know if that's showing. And what is that, a damask? I'm not even sure. Some kind of light floral. This one's probably the one that I'm not as crazy about, but it's a nice Victorian, like wallpaper-like pattern, and then it repeats. So most of the papers I didn't like, I loved. Then we have some frames. And again, you know, there's, yeah, I'm gonna move on to those. I'm not gonna go through all the die cuts. Here's the stamp set. And there are the original unboxing through Spellbinders does show each of the die cuts from the die cut pack. Some acetate, whoops, came right off there. It flew. Did you notice that? Butterflies have a way of doing that. And then these are like layered, are they chipboard? They're layered embellishments. Kind of like chipboard, but a little bit lighter. Anyway, I love typewriters. Look at all those, they're awesome. And then we have the die cut pack, and I don't know about orange. That's pretty wild there, that color, but, and the green. What else is there here? A black, a white, a pink. This pink is not my favorite pink. It's pretty, oof, I don't know, bright. I don't know how useful it is. It doesn't quite match some of the stuff, but you know, so I keep accumulating that pink. They like to throw that particular pink in there, but it's not all that useful. Alright, now I'm going to take a break, go make some, or not make, prepare the 10 cards, and we'll see you back here in a bit. Okay, for card number 1, there's this beautiful pattern paper, and I've covered the card panel with it, standard A2 size. Then I have this pattern paper with the flowers, and I've put it up onto fun foam, and then this die cut, Je t'aime toujours. And I am adding adhesive and gonna place this panel, that's kind of dimensional because of the fun foam, right in the center. And then the die cut, I'm gonna put down flat with some liquid glue. And I'm gonna have it overhanging just a little bit, but it's not a lot, so I think I don't need to support it, I hope. Then we're going to bring in the dies from the kit, which was one of the things I was so excited about because I love them. This is the outline of the butterfly, the intricate wing, and the body. And the outline I did in white, the wing in vellum, and then I used a scrap of that gray quatrefoil paper for the body. And then I'm just going to glue that down. I only adhered the center of the vellum, and that will finish off card number 1. I just love this kit. I love all the things in it. So for card 2, we're going to use that tone-on-tone blue floral paper, and then this brick pattern paper. And the blue panel is just smaller than the card base, so we have a little white border. Then I place the brick down in the center, and I'm just marking where I want to add this stamp, the butterfly stamp, from the stamp set that comes with the kit, which I love all the images too. And I'm going to stamp it out in some embossing ink and emboss it in this embossing powder, which is Shimmering Pearl from Nuvo. And I just have that little sample of it, and I think it goes really well with that kind of glitter shimmery that's in the pattern papers. So that's how that turned out. And there's a bit of waste on this, my rectangle, because I just found it easier to line it up the whole rectangle this way. So I'm actually going to cover up a lot of that white. But that is how I did that. And then I have this patterned paper, and I'll show you here from where that came. Here's the page that it came from, and I just cut off a section and then added tails to it. And I'm going to put adhesive on it and just put it up here at the top of the blue, but not onto the white. And so it does cover up part of my rectangles, but I pulled this piece off of the chipboard like stickers, and I love how that goes with the blue, the soft colors, and I'm just going to put that in. This is an all occasion card. You can use it for anything, and that's it for card number 2. For card number 3, here was one of my least favorite pattern papers, and yet it has grown on me, and I really like how it turned out. And then I'm going to make a shaker card. So I'm just marking where I want that background paper to go, because the first panel is a little busy for the shaker. Now this paper came from this bird pattern paper, and I just took it out of that bottom section there. So I'm going to glue that down. And then I used one of the chipboard frames that came in the kit and put some vellum on it. And then popped it all up with a bunch of mounting tape that I have. So let's go ahead and put the sequins down, just a little pile of them. And I love that there's, a couple colors in there. It's nice variety. And we get one shot at it with the mounting tape. It's very sticky. So put that down, give it a little shake, and it's subtle, but yeah, I really like how that turned out. So to finish this off, I'm going to use this die cut piece, Today is Your Day, and lay that down flat in the bottom right. And then again, we're using the dies, the butterfly. I took the body, and I found this scrap in my scrap papers that I thought matched the green in the paper. I cut the body out of that. The background wing is vellum, and then the pink is actually from the card kit. Sometimes the cardstock in the kit, I don't know. I don't find what I want, but the pink is just right. And that finishes off this card. So for card number 4, there's my favorite pattern, which is quatrefoil, and then the script paper, and then I'm using this portion of stripe from the stripe paper to kind of just separate those two a little and add a little bit of that pink in, sort of peachy pink, because I went ahead and added this doily die cut and I wanted to have a little bit of balance there. This is another die that I loved that came in the kit, and it's a very intricate die. So I cut it out of black, and then I used some packaging, the cardstock backer, and some double stick adhesive. So I put the adhesive on that cardstock stuff, the packaging, and then ran it through the die cut. But I remembered that I want to put this doily down first, so put that doily die cut down flat because I want that the border die to go across it, to go over it. And it's a little bit finicky because it is such an intricate die, especially the gluing the black onto the card, the packaging part, but it's really worth it. It turns out great. Then I took this die cut piece from the die cut pack, put it up on the mounting tape, and this will finish off the card to place it down here. So for card number 5, I'm going to use that black kind of plain distressed pattern paper with a little white border, and then this new book page floral one. And I'm showing you here how I cut it out of the 6x6 page. What I did was laid it across the card to see where I wanted it, marked it in pencil, then cut it. And then I am going to line up these cut edges with the black edge. And that's a little fiddly, but it's very nice. So I like how that looked. Taking a scrap of white, I cut some tails in to make a little banner here, and I'm going to place it down across this flower part, and I'm lining it up, I'm showing with the edge and the bottom of the card because it's easy to get confused with that angled paper. So these 3 die cut pieces will finish off the card. First, I'm going to lay down the For You flat with liquid glue and the love, and these have some glitter accents on them, the love and the heart, and I'm just overlapping it slightly on the For You, but I don't want to cover up the word. And then I have the mounting tape for the heart, and I'm just gonna stick that on the side and finish off this card. So for card number 6, I used this real subtle background pattern with the damask and the peacock paper, and I backed the peacock onto black cardstock. I'm going to take a scrap of white to lay down here on the bottom, and I just have a scant 1/8 of an inch showing of the card base in white in the background there. Then I'm going to place this panel down in the center of all that. And to finish off this card, I have 2 die cut pieces. The Par Avion, which is like an airmail. It means airmail. And that kind of goes because there's a little bit of postal markings with the peacock. And I just added that in on a whim. I just thought it needed a little something. And the beautiful Victorian black and white fan. I love how that looks. I really loved how all the things in this kit came together. The papers and things. So for card number 7, we've already seen the brick paper and this blue or turquoise Parisian themed paper. That is up on some fun foam, and I'm going to place it down in the center. And then I have 3 die cut pieces from the die cut pack to finish off this card. This first one I'm going to lay flat. It says "Specially for You." And I'm just figuring out where I want it with love sentiment. And then I'm going to place that down. And again, actually I think all 3 of these I just used the liquid glue to put it down, so it's pretty simple and mostly flat. But I'm only putting the glue in the center of the butterfly, that way the wings fluff out a little bit. Just a little bit of added dimension there without being over the top. Easier to mail. And that finishes off this card. On to card number 8, moving fast here. This one's super simple. I have a piece of black cardstock that fits the card panel, or the whole card front, and then that beautiful pattern paper I showed you, and these 2 die cut pieces. And this butterfly came from the acetate stickers. So this die cut piece, La Vie est Belle, is going to go here on this section. And this pattern paper was so amazing because it was like all done already, but I loved it how it was. Here I show you, I doubled up a little bit on the foam. There was foam on the butterfly, but I added some of the included foam in the kit to give it just a little more so it can go over that other piece. And that's it. Super simple, super fast. Card number 9, I'm featuring the map paper. It is beautiful, isn't it? And I really liked how the lake, the blue, and not the lake, the river, it's probably the Seine, matched that blue pattern paper, and I just love how it goes. So I'm using that in the center. We have the die cut piece, Write Your Own Story, with the foam. Pop that up and put it down there. And then I have this feather. I'm thinking feather pen. Maybe it's just a feather, but I don't know. I was thinking feather pen. And the stamp set. And I stamped that out in Versamark and fussy cut out a little border to kind of match that feather. So I love the key and I love how that turned out. And then the feather is going to pop up next to it. It does look like a feather dip pen, kind of. And then there's this black and white like hanging lantern. And it has that kind of Victorian look to it, so I didn't want to cover up Paris. I love Paris, but I end up covering up the P. Everyone knows it's Paris anyway. And there's a little bit of excess that I trim off of this little hanging lantern. And that finishes off this card. So, for the final card, card number 10, I absolutely loved this black and white floral, and I wanted to go simple, so I have a 1/2-inch border all around of the white card base. Then I have mounted it on a piece of black cardstock, and I'm taking the Enjoy the Little Things die cut piece, popped up on foam tape, the beautiful black and white butterfly with its little glitter accent, and I've just used the foam tape in the center there so the wings can flutter a little. To finish it off, we're going to use another die. There's these flowers that cut out the flower and the centerpiece, and I cut them out in black and white. And for that middle piece of the smaller one, I used these Nouveau Crystal Drops, Ebony Black. I kind of squashed it, but I'm okay. I actually like how it looks flattened. So, and then the little one I have foam tape, and that will finish off card number 10. I really love how all the cards turned out, and I can't wait to make some more. Here's a quick look at all 10. I don't know if I'll have time to film more, but let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more from this kit. It was December, but you know, I wasn't even sure it was going to come, and even wrangling with customer service, they were like, well, do you want me to cancel? I'm like, no, don't cancel it. I just want to receive it. So I had a little panic moment there because this was one of my favorite kits in the 1.5 years or more that I've been subscribed. Love it. And it did not disappoint. So I'm really glad it finally came. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful creative day. Bye!